Today I'm going to be going over everything you need to know about roofing SEO, whether you're an SEO with roofing clients or you're a roofing company that needs to improve their SEO and web design. This video is for you. I'm just going over the basics today, nothing super advanced like schema, but this should help your business. We'll be going over web design, basic SEO, main keywords that you should be going after, and then Google My Business. If you need help with your services, check down the description below and we'll get in contact with you. Anyways, so we'll be starting off talking about with web design and basic SEO. The most important thing I'd say right now is to make sure that your website is up to sound. And it's between like mobile friendliness and obviously loading under 3 seconds. So check if website's mobile friendly. I'm just typing in roofing Orlando and just loading up some of the first websites. I already checked this beforehand, but this website is mobile friendly, universal roof and contracting. So you can see right now the website works perfectly in a browser view. And the way you can tell if a website's mobile friendly or not is you can resize it, and you can see when it's shrunk, right? You can load it up on the side with the menu and everything works perfect. And the reason you need to have this is because a lot of people nowadays just look up things on their phone or tablet, and if your website doesn't load on there, you're losing potential customers. So if your website's not mobile friendly, I highly suggest just getting it redesigned at this point and just making sure it's optimized for your future. Now, with the other thing that you need to make sure it's really important, at least on your website right now, is make sure your load time is under 3 seconds. So what I like to use for that is something called GT Metrics. Again, I'll put the link down in the description so you guys can check it out. All you do, grab the URL of your website, paste it in here, and click test your site. This will take about a minute or so. And it'll just go through here and see how fast it loads from the server and to tell you what needs improved on the site. The whole objective is you want to get under 3 seconds and try to get as close as possible to an A score. So as you can tell right here, they have a good score, but it's loading at 7.8 seconds. So we want to definitely go through here and fix this, because if your website's loading above 3 seconds, users are going to bounce because it takes way too long to load. And when users are bounce, it's potential leads, potential customers that you're losing. Now, next thing you want to have on the website is testimonials. You want to give the potential user that goes to your site information like, hey, we do great quality work. This is examples of our work. These are what some of our past customers have said and stuff like that. Let's see if this website has it or not. So yeah, you can see they have it under reviews. Let's see if they have any pictures or anything like that. So they just have read our Google reviews and stuff like that, which is fine. I'd like to personally put some on the site as well, so then you can have that under there. But see, you have a bunch of different reviews. There you go. Especially with new schema updates, you need to have reviews directly on your site rather than a third-party reviewer like Google My Business. But that's a different story for another day. Next thing we definitely want to go over is having social media on your website. So go back here and just see if they have it or not. And they do. Having social media on your site just shows that users that, hey, we're active business, right? You can still put promotions on there, and just lets people know that you're around and stuff like that. It's also beneficial for SEO just to have basic social media added here. Next one, it's kind of optional, but I know at least on a bunch of different roofing websites, you guys put some of your license numbers and stuff like that to show that you're a real business, and helps with contractors and stuff like that. Now this is a big one right here, is setting up your Google Analytics and Search Console. So I'm gonna have videos on the channel teaching you guys how to do it, but anyways, you want to have Google Analytics so you can see the data on your website. Where are people coming to your website? What different search engines, whether it's Google, Bing, Yahoo, or people going through social media, are they going directly? And you can compare your stats day to day. On top of that, you can set up goals, conversion tracking, a lot of really cool stuff. The website for that is here, which I'm not going to take you through my account, but there's that. And then Google Search Console lets you know how many people are going to your website and how many impressions that you have directly through Google. So show, okay, this is how many impressions I'm getting for a certain keyword. This is how many clicks I'm getting. This is my click-through rate and stuff like that. That's really important to take a look at so that you can optimize your titles and meta descriptions in the future and see if your website's getting more search traffic through Google and impressions. So you want to set up both of those as well. And the other thing I didn't put in here is Bing Webmaster Tools. And that's pretty much a mixture of Search Console. Yeah, it's actually, no, it's not a mixture. It's more just like Search Console, but it's a mixture of Yahoo and Bing in one, since they use the same algorithm, I believe, top of my head. So you definitely want to set that up as well. Pretty easy stuff to do. Now, the next two things you want to have on your website is one H1 tag, and then make sure your title tag uses the main keywords, which we'll be going over the main keywords here. Your H1 tag. So a website is broken down into different headings and tags with HTML. I don't want to go too technical, but H1 is the most important one. It's like heading 1. It goes from H1 to H6. So you want to make sure that whatever main keyword you use for a page is your H1 tag. And then your title is what shows when someone searches something on Google or Bing or any of those search engines. And then at the top right here, like you can see, this title for this page is Reviews, Universal Roof and Contracting. So that's your title. That also shows on Google if you look up this page. We'll just do a site so you can kind of see right here. So you can see that's where the title shows right there. So you want to make sure that your main keyword and H1 tag, or sorry, your title and H1 tag both use the main keyword. Now I've already done some basic keyword research for you guys. So if you're a roofing company, these are the different keywords that you would want to go after. Roofing, city, state, roofing repair, city, roof leak repair, city, license, roofers, city, residential roofing, city, title, roof repair, or tile, sorry, roof repair, city, and commercial roofing, city. And there's probably more keywords out there, but this is a great start for here. And then for your state, you want to use the 2-letter abbreviation rather than the full state. So I'll give you an example. Like Orlando, Florida would be Orlando, Florida, just like that. But see, these are some of the different main keywords you want to build out and build pages for each of these individual terms. Cool. Now, for Google My Business, if you guys aren't familiar with Google My Business is, I'll show you right here. So you see how Roofing Orlando, they have different roofing locations or different roofing businesses on the map pack right here and on the map. These are all different Google My Business listings. Now, if your company doesn't have one of these, you're going to have to go to Google My Business and confirm your business location. And the way they do that is you enter in your information. They'll send out a piece of, send out mail to you, and then you just have to enter the code online and confirm your location. Sometimes it doesn't come through. You might have to do it again, but usually it takes like 1 to 2 weeks. Sometimes faster, just kind of depends. If you don't hear anything back after 2 weeks, go online and reapply again, and it should be good. So that's how you confirm your listing. What you want to do to optimize your listing so it shows up higher on here, and so it helps out with your website's SEO, is you want to make sure you have your keyword in the name. So you want to at least have something like Roofing Orlando in here, which a lot of these actually don't have. They definitely need to add. There's one at least. Until this one only has 5 reviews, but it's showing up here with all these that have a crazy amount of reviews. So just having that keyword there really helps with that. Next thing is you want to definitely be responding to your reviews. So whether it's positive or negative criticism for your business, you want to go out there and say, you know, hey, thank you for leaving a review for my business. Appreciate working with you, or something along the lines like, oh, I'm sorry this couldn't work out, and try to figure something out so that you can change out that 1 or 2 star review to something else, or at least show potential people that, hey, you care about customers. It was just a bad one that you had every once in a while. And every business has bad customers. You can't really do anything about it. It's kind of hard to keep 5 stars, but if you can go out there, respond to those reviews, it looks really good. Now, when you're optimizing your Google My Business, you want to have pictures of your team services and the building that you're working out of. So I haven't taken a look at these, but I'm going to guess they have that. So taking a look at this, right? Great, they have different pictures of houses they worked on, different team members, and then I'm guessing that's their building right there. Might be. But yeah, they have a lot of that. The only thing I'd say is, okay, I guess that's your location right there. Yeah, the only thing I'd say with this one is just add a few more pictures of your location or inside, and should be good. But you can see the ranking number one. They have 174 different reviews. You know, like I said, a few 1 and 2 star reviews are perfectly normal, but a lot of 5 stars. And the more reviews you get, the better. So go out there after you complete a job, just ask your customers, hey, can you please leave a review or something like that? You know, just give them something small if you really want to, but getting those reviews is really important. You'd be surprised how many calls and how many people go to your website just based off of the Google Maps over here. And the other thing that you want to build out as well, besides those reviews, is citations. So that's everything from getting Yelp, Yellow Pages, stuff like that set up. And at ZD Creative, we have a tool set up on our website that'll let you know what citations are wrong or missing. One of the biggest things about citations is you need to make sure that your NAP is correct on every single website. And for citation wise, you want to at least get like 50 to 100 citations built out at a minimum. So I think about 50 to 100 sites have all your information. If a few of them are wrong, let's say a few different phone numbers, a few different addresses, hours, operations, or emails, it doesn't look good in Google's eyes, and a consumer, if they go to that website, they want to contact you, it doesn't look good. So we actually have a tool out there that'll let you know, hey, these are the different websites that don't have the correct NAP. And all you have to do is go down here, right, fill out your business information, and we'll get that sent over to you. But yeah, that's pretty much the basics of everything you need to know about roofing SEO. If you guys have any questions at all, make sure to leave it down below. And if you're a roofing company, check out the description. And if you guys are interested in our services, we'll get in contact with you. Anyways, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.